I'll tell you one thing. I've been doing this kind of a job now for the last 22 years. And I've been all over the world. I'm quite an expert now. I can answer all your questions, no doubt. Because I know these questions also. But what I have to tell you that this is all a mental feat, isn't it? You asking me question, I'm answering you and all that. It's not mental. You have to go beyond that. These religions are all mental, that's why we have not been able to take it to our heart. I'm talking to you about it because, and I'm asking you to ask me questions that at the time when you're Kundalini rising, I don't want you to feel that I didn't ask this question. That's why. You have complete freedom to ask me any number of questions that you want to, but I cannot guarantee the awakening of the Kundalini. That has to work out by itself. Also, if you have done anything like that, any Hatha Yoga and all that, you should not be upset about it. Everything can be worked out by your Kundalini. Because she knows everything about you. She's your mother. She's your individual mother. She's recorded everything about you and she's anxious to give you realization. So now can we have? All right. You have to sit little comfortably, little straight. All right. And I'll be happy if you can take out your shoes, will be a better idea, because this Mother Earth is wonderful. She gives us such a help and she sucks in all our problems. The another thing is that there are 3 conditions which you have to follow. But first and foremost thing I would like to tell you that I respect your freedom. If you don't want to have your self-realization, I cannot force on you. It cannot be forced. It has to be asked for. As Christ has said, you have to knock at the door. You have to ask for it. You have to have desire. And the Kundalini is the power of pure desire, not just mundane desire. So if you do not have desire to have self-realization, I cannot force on you. This is it. Now there are 3 conditions which you have to fulfill, which are very easy conditions. First is that you have to be extremely confident about yourself that you will all get your self-realization. Have no diffidence of any kind. That is first. The second one is that you have to forgive everyone. Logically, let us see. If we do not forgive someone, then what do? We don't do anything, logically. But when we don't forgive, we play into wrong hands. And the person whom we don't forgive is quite happy, but we are very unhappy people. So the best thing is that you just do not even think about them and just forgive all of them. Absolutely. Now the third condition is you have to forgive, because the Sahaja chakra, as I tell you, is in the optic chiasma, has to open out. Unless and until you forgive, it won't open. And the Kundalini will rest here. So please, I request you to forgive everyone without even thinking about them in general. Now the third condition is that you must know that you are a human being. You are at the epitome of evolution, and if you have done some mistakes, doesn't matter. At this present moment, you have to get your realization. You don't have to think about your mistakes, so you don't have to think you are guilty. If you feel guilty, then this center here on the left side catches, which is a very dangerous thing, because that is how you get your angina, you get spondylitis, and also you get your organs on the whole lethargy. Nobody has to feel guilty. After all, you are human beings, and only human beings can commit mistakes. You are not gods. So what is there to feel guilty? It's a fashion also to feel guilty. Even English language is like that. You go on saying sorry, sorry, morning till evening. In our times, when we were young, we used to say on the phone, I beg your pardon. But even there we say sorry, sorry, sorry. So nothing to be sorry about. Perfectly all right. all of you can get your realization. Absolutely, you are just there. So please have complete self-confidence in yourself. Not to feel guilty for anything. Don't think I've done this wrong, that thing wrong. With these simple conditions, if you really cooperate, things will work out in no time. So now, you may be hot-tempered, you may be quarrelsome, but once the Kundalini comes up, it should go away. Unless until you are possessed by something, which also can be worked out. In most of the cases, not all, but some of them are exceptional, but most of them are worked out and everybody reaches that state. Could be an exception, but hardly any. All right. So that means, in short, that we should be very pleasantly placed towards ourselves and that we should have full confidence. Now, we could have now both the feet away from each other. Those who are sitting on the ground are all right, as they are all right. But those who are not sitting, please put both your hands away from each other. Oh, also feet. Now the left hand we are using symbolically to express our desire to have our self-realization, because left side is the power of desire. We use the right side to nourish our centers, because this is the power of action. This we are doing just now, then you don't have to do it, just to nourish them, showing that you have all the desire to get your self-realization. It's very simple. Put your left hand towards me and right hand you have to put it on your heart. Left hand towards me, left hand, this way on your lap. That's good. Now, with the fingers down. Now, first we'll show you, then we'll close our eyes. First of all, see. Now, in the heart resides the Spirit. Is the reflection of the God Almighty. And if you are the Spirit, in the light of the Spirit, you become your own guide, your own master. So now we take our right hand in the upper portion of our abdomen on the left hand side. We are working only on the left hand side, while the left hand is all the time constantly like this. Then we take our hand in the upper portion of our abdomen on the left hand side and press it. This is the center of our mastery. It's created by all the great masters. Then we take our hand in the lower portion of our abdomen on the left hand side and press it hard. Now, this is the center of pure knowledge. You'll be surprised. It is. How it is, we'll explain to you later on. But just now, know that it is the center of pure knowledge. Pure knowledge is the knowledge which is absolute knowledge, which works out all the divine laws automatically within you. Now, you take your hand again back onto the left side of your abdomen on the upper side, and then please put your hand on your heart again. If you are wearing a coat, you can put it inside the coat. Now, you have to take your right hand in the corner of your neck and your shoulder and put your neck on your right side. This is the center about which I have told you, that when you feel guilty, then this center gets blocked. Now, then we have to put our right hand on your forehead across, like this, with fingers on one side and with the thumb on another side. We have to hold on both the sides of your forehead. Now please try to put down your head as far as possible. This is the center where you have to forgive everyone in general. Now you have to take your hand on the back side of your head and push back your head as far as possible. This is the center where, without feeling guilty, without counting your mistakes, for your own satisfaction, you have to say to this divine power that if you have done any mistakes, the divine power should forgive you. That we'll do later on. Just now don't have to say anything, but just I am showing you. Now the last center. To stretch your palm fully and put the center of your palm on top of your fontanel bone area. Now put down your head as far as possible. Please put down your head as far as possible. Now push back your fingers. By pushing back your fingers, you will have a good pressure on your scalp. Now put down your head as far as possible. Here you have to move your scalp, not your hand so much as the scalp, 7 times clockwise, slowly. That's all we have to do. Please remember to push back your fingers. Now you'll have to close your eyes and need not have your spectacles, and don't open them till I tell you. Please put both the feet apart from each other. If there's anything tight on your waist or in your neck, please loosen it, and you don't have to bend or bend back, but sit in a more straight manner in a comfortable way. Now please put the left hand towards me, and the right hand you have to use it on your left side. Now first put the right hand on to the heart and left hand towards me, and now close your eyes. Please don't open your eyes till I tell you. Here you have to ask me a very fundamental question. You can call me Mother or you can call me Shri Mataji, whatever you feel like. Mother, am I the spirit? Ask this question 3 times in your heart. Mother, am I the spirit? Ask this question 3 times in your heart. Now, if you are the spirit, you are your guide, your master. So now take your right hand, the upper portion of your abdomen on the left hand side, press it hard, and now here you ask another question, another fundamental question 3 times. Mother, am I my own master? Please ask 3 times. Mother, am I my own master in your heart? 3 times. I have already told you that I respect your freedom. And I cannot force pure knowledge on you. You have to ask for it. So now, please take your right hand in the lower portion of your abdomen on the left hand side. Here press it hard, and here you ask 6 times, because this center has got 6 petals. Please ask 6 times, Mother, please give me pure knowledge. Mother, please give me pure knowledge. Please ask 6 times in your heart. As soon as you ask for pure knowledge, the Kundalini starts rising. So now we have to open the upper centers with our self-confidence and nourish them. So now raise your right hand on the upper portion of your abdomen on the left hand side and press it. And here you have to say with full self-confidence 10 times, Mother, I am my own master. Here you have to say 10 times with your full self-confidence, Mother, I am my own master. You are not to doubt yourself anymore. We have to know that the fundamental truth about us is that we are not this body, we are not this mind, we are not these conditionings, we are not these emotions, we are not this ego or whatever we have so-called achieved outside, but we are pure spirit. So now please raise your right hand on your heart, and here you have to say 12 times with full confidence, Mother, I am the pure spirit. Say it 12 times in your heart, Mother, I am the pure spirit. We have to know that this divine power is the ocean of knowledge, ocean of love and compassion, is the ocean of bliss. But above all, it is the ocean of forgiveness. And whatever mistakes we have committed can be easily dissolved by this power of ocean of forgiveness. So please forgive yourself. Put your right hand in the corner of your neck and your shoulder and put your head towards right. Here you have to say 16 times. Again with full confidence, Mother, I am not guilty at all. Mother, I am not guilty at all. Please say it 16 times with full confidence. I have already told you, whether you forgive or don't forgive, you don't do anything. But if you don't forgive, then you play into wrong hands. And also the people whom you are not forgiving are not in any way unhappy, but you are torturing yourself. So now raise your right hand on your forehead across with the fingers on one side and thumb on another side, and press your forehead and put it down as far as possible. Here you have to say, again with full confidence, from your heart, not how many times, Mother, I forgive everyone in general. Don't think about them, just say it. This is very important center. You have to say it, otherwise not possible to get self-realization. As it is, you have tortured yourself by not forgiving, and now you cannot miss your self-realization. Now take back your right hand on to the back side of your head and push back your head as far as possible towards the sky. Here, without feeling guilty, without counting your mistakes, just for your satisfaction, you have to say from your heart, not how many times again. O divine power, if I have done anything wrong, knowingly or unknowingly, please forgive me. O divine power, if I have done anything wrong against you, knowingly or unknowingly, please forgive me. Please say it from your heart, not how many times. Now the last set, which is very important. Stretch your hand, stretch your palm, and put the center of your palm on top of the fontanel bone area. Now you have to stretch your fingers, otherwise there is no pressure. Please stretch your fingers backward. Stretch them backwards so that there's a good pressure on your head, on your scalp. Here again, I respect your freedom, and I cannot force self-realization on you. You have to ask for it. So now press it hard, put down your head as far as possible, and now here you start moving your scalp very slowly 7 times, at the same time saying, Mother, please give me self-realization 7 times. Now, please take down your hands. Put both the hands towards me, open your eyes, you can put on your glasses. Now watch me without thinking. Now, please put your right hand towards me. Put down your head and see for yourself if there's a cool or a warm breeze coming out of your head. Some people will even get hot. If you are not forgiven, it would not be cool. So even if you are not forgiven, again forgive everyone. Now put down your head and see for yourself. Now the hand should not be on top of the head, but away from it so that you can feel it. Some people get it very far, some people get it very close. So just try to feel if there's a cool breeze coming out of your head. Now this is the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost, which is the reflection of the Kundalini. Now put the left hand towards me. Put down the right hand and see for yourself again if there's a cool breeze coming out of your head. Now again, last. Put your right hand towards me, again put down your head. Putting down your head is very important. And now see if there's a cool breeze coming out of your head. See. Move your hand clockwise and see. Cool, maybe warm, maybe hot, doesn't matter. Now, please put both your hands towards the sky like this. Open your eyes. Push back your head and ask a question, any one of these questions, 3 times. Mother, is this the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost? Or, Mother, is this the all-pervading power of God's love? Thirdly, Mother, is this the Brahma Chaitanya? Is this the Parama Chaitanya? Ask any one of these questions 3 times, looking upward. 3 times. Now please bring down your hands. All those who have felt cool or warm breeze on their fingertips, hands, or out of their fontanel bone area, please raise both your hands. Oh my. That's life. I bow to all of you. So your spiritual life has started. Some people didn't feel, doesn't matter. They'll feel it tomorrow or day after. We have a very good center here, very beautiful center, and they'll have follow on. Now don't neglect your self-realization. Don't neglect it. Respect it. It's a new state in which you have arrived, where you now become collectively conscious. Means you can feel on your fingertips not only the truth, but also you can feel other people. You can feel yourself and you can feel other people. Now don't doubt about yourself. If you have not felt it, doesn't matter, it will work out. This is beyond your mind, so don't discuss it and argue about it, but just take it in a very silent manner, the whole thing as a blessing. I hope next year I'll come and I'll spend more time in New Zealand for you. But I would like you all to grow like great trees. Now the seed has sprouted, and to achieve what so many have achieved through Sahaja Yoga. May God bless you.